Let's look at the first position. We can see that the king doesn't have too many escape squares, d1 only. We would like to put our queen to c2 to give a checkmate, but it is not protected yet. So in order to do that, we need to make a preparatory move. Bring our knight to d4, then queen c2 is going to be checkmate. Again, guys, we are looking for checks first. Queen h8, queen h7, both checks, but we cannot move it there because our queen is not protected. First, we support our queen with the rook, and then deliver checkmate. The black king has just one escape square. All the rest are taken by the bishops. So if you can attack on the squares, it's going to be checkmate. h5, a4 and a5 looks good for us. The white king has just two escape squares, here and here, and we're looking for checks. Queen b2 impossible because bishop is controlling here. Queen b3, it's a good idea. Yeah, queen b3 is a good idea, but the bishop is protecting. So the first move is rook going here, pinning the bishop, and now we can safely put our queen on b3. That's going to be checkmate. Looking for checks, guys. So here, queen h8 checkmate is a feasible idea, but the queen is not protected. First, we're going to make a preparatory move, bishop b2. So now the bishop is supporting our queen. Queen h3 to h8 checkmate. There, their black king that just has just one escape square on g8, and we are looking for checks with white. Yes, so queen d6, one of the checks, but it allows black to gain even more escape squares. So after queen g6, then e8, f7 are both escape squares. So that's why we would like to place our queen in front of the king. So we move bishop to c4 and checkmate on f7. So we're all set to deliver checkmate on h7. Our queen is protected, so that check is not checkmate yet because their f7 square is available for the black king. So the first move, we are going to take away their escape square. Second one, we deliver checkmate. Their black king has g8 escape square, and we looking for checks, and knight f7 is a good check for us in order to give checkmate. So after knight f7, now king goes to g8. In order to deliver checkmate, we place the bishop to h7, taking away the g8 square and deliver checkmate. The black king has just one escape square on h8, and we are looking for checks. 2, 3, 4 checks available. Knight going to h4, h5 for f5. Both moves don't give us anything because it's protected. bishop h6 check. Again, we give check, but h8 square is still available for the king. Queen f6 check. That check is much better for us. And we give a check and take away the h8 square. So now we just need to support for our queen. We can do it in two different ways. We can go bishop g5 and queen f6 checkmate, or rook f1 and queen f6 checkmate. Let's go rook f1. Okay, so black king is completely paralyzed, no squares. All squares are taken 2 times by the opponent's knights. And we are looking for checks. Rook f8 is a check, but for now the f8 is not protected, so we need to bring the knight to e6 or yeah, e6, g6 is possible because the knight is controlling that. Knight going to e6, rook go to f8, that's check. That looks very long checkmate. So again, the black king has 3 escape squares, and we need to cover all of them. First of all, we could have gone bishop h3 to cover this one, and then we're looking for checks, and queen takes a7. Looks good, but again our queen is not protected. So bring over the king to a6, 1, 2, then covering their c8 square and then delivering checkmate. The black king is completely trapped, and we would like to deliver checkmate on e8. However, our rook is not protected, so we're making the prepare to remove bishop d5 to f7, giving checkmate on e8. The white king has a lot of squares to escape, and we have just 2 checks available. So the first check is bishop from e6 to f5 check. We give check, and the king is going to escape on the second rank. The second check is rook h3, the same idea. Our rook h8 to h2 is going to make a lot of sense, because we're going to, just with one move, we're going to take away all 3 squares from the king. So now the only escape square is e4, and we have a couple of checks, but again our rook on h2 is very well placed, cutting there on the board for the king. So bishop e6 to f5, that's check and checkmate. Okay, so we're looking for checks, and the only check in one we can see it's queen from g6 to b1. This square is not protected yet by other pieces, so we can bring some support here, bishop h7, and now it's checkmate. The black king is completely paralyzed, no escape squares. Looking for checks, and queen goes to g8 is not good, it's just hanging. h8 as well, bishop takes h8. However, queen g7 looks good. We need just to make a preparatory move to support our queen. Knight goes to f5, following by queen g7. That's checkmate. Okay, we look for checks, and the only check available, queen b3 to g8. Same idea here. So we need some support. So knight from f5, e7. That's impossible because queen is going to take here. So we can go to h6. It's not hanging. and then deliver checkmate on g8. Looking for checks, guys. Bishop e6 check. That's possible, but their king can escape to f8 or h8. Another check, queen goes to g7. Impossible on this move because it's not protected. e6 square looks very good. We attack on g7 and c7. So now we're ready to checkmate.